Good morning, Crystal Ray Boston. It is one of the last 2 or 3 weeks of school. We're getting there. You guys have been working hard. I'm proud of you. Some of you owe me some work, so if you do, do that, because I think by Friday, all of your grades for every single assignment are going to be in RenWeb. So, yeah, get that done. Today's readings. So you're reading about Peter and Paul. So Paul's name is Saul. He's going to get a name change. So you're going to read him as Saul, but the rest of the world knows him as St. Paul. They're getting their starts, right? So they're beginning their ministries. They're going out and they're doing things, okay? What Peter is doing is Peter is talking to the Jews about the death of Jesus. So the first thing is he walks in, he sees this man who's crippled, and he heals him, and the man's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And Peter's like, just so you know, I didn't just heal you. God healed you. And then he talks about God who? He says, God, the man that you put to death. God, the man that your leaders said, oh, do you want this murderer or do you want God? And you chose the murderer. But pay attention. He says that you, like your leaders, were ignorant of this. So, while the Jews may be responsible for the death of Jesus, he does not blame them. He does not think that they knew Jesus was God and that they killed him anyways. He thinks that they were ignorant of the fact that Jesus was God. They refused to see that Jesus was God, and then they put him to death. So, kind of important facts, especially for people who are white supremacists and battling racists in the KKK, because many white supremacists, many racial purists are going to say that the Jews deserve to die because they killed Jesus. But Peter, right here, opening sentence, right, first chapter of his preaching, says they were ignorant, that yes, you did kill him, but you're not guilty of that. So don't let the white supremacists win. Very important, chapter 9, okay? So there's this guy named Saul, and Saul's an interesting guy because Saul is Jewish, but he's not from Israel. You see, Saul is from the Roman Empire, which means that Saul is a Roman citizen. This is big, okay? Because a Roman citizen can vote, a Roman citizen can stand trial, a Roman citizen has power. So Peter is going to go to Rome, and he's going to do well, okay? But he's not going to do as well as Paul, because Paul is not an outsider. See, Peter is going to be always this Jewish fisherman from East Bumble, whatever, gross place. You're a gross guy from a gross place. Paul is a well-educated, Greek-speaking, incredibly intelligent Jew. And Paul's job, when we meet him, is actually persecuting Christians and putting them in jail. And on the way back from doing that to go get a letter so he could put Jews in jail, Jesus is going to perform a miracle. You just read about it, hopefully. Very important to understand, though, because Paul is a Roman citizen, because Paul speaks Greek, he is uniquely able to be the apostle to the Gentiles. And the Gentiles are going to be joining the Jews now, right? Because most of the Christians at the time are Jewish. Excuse me. So having this Jewish-Gentile-Christian mix is going to cause a lot of problems, because Abraham's covenant, okay, is going to require something that not a lot of grown men are going to want to do. And the laws of Moses have a lot to say about the diet, about what you eat, what you cannot eat, and what you should not eat, right? Which might be very hard for people who have been eating those foods their entire lives. So have a wonderful day. Do the assignment, do the questions, and I will see you tomorrow, and you will be asked these questions live in class. Bye-bye.